Good evening, everyone. It is Michelle Jane coming back with another Black empowerment video. Life is wonderful. Life is great no matter our ups and downs. So always dare to dream, think, live, and inspire. Now, onwards I go with this video. The first one says, or the first slide says, Black Power. I am not. And these are things I wrote, or this is what I wrote. I am not your enemy, the enemy of your mind state. I am woman, proud Black woman. I am conscious. Do not let beliefs define me. Definitely do not let religion and religious beliefs define me, cage me, define my fate in life for me. I am a woman, a proud Black woman, educated, free, not caged in with slave beliefs, the lies surrounding slavery, the false teaching they give to the Black race to weaken them, cause Blacks to hate self, forget who and what they are, fail. I am a woman, a proud Black woman that is free to think for self, educated, have free will, blessed, wise. I am loyal. Have to be loyal to my Black God creator. Have to be loyal to me. Have to be loyal to the children and people of God. Knowledge I have, and that knowledge isn't based on the lies of men. That knowledge is given by God. It's true. The truth, holy, powerful, pure, good food sustains and maintains me, is free. I am a woman, a proud Black woman, a builder, thinker, educator, teacher, one of the saved in life, a true chosen of God life. Onwards, I go to the next slide. And this one says, do not think for me. Do not think for me, decide for me. I know the truth, see the truth, know God. What can you tell me other than your religious beliefs, confines, cages, hell, lies? What can you give me apart from destruction, death, a place in hell with you? Are you with me, for me? Do you even know me? So, how can you pray for me? Plead to God for me. Are you even clean? Do you even know God? Have you pure and clean intentions, values, morals? So, how can you be loyal to me if you can't even be loyal to the God you claim to serve, believe in? Life isn't based on lies. God isn't based on lies or immorality. God isn't based on religion, your religious beliefs, immoral thoughts, the biblical lies you are given and believe in, and more. So, why lie to me? Why preach death to me? Why teach death? Is life and death the same? Is death not death and life life? So, what can you tell me, teach me, educate me in truthfully? Now, tell me this. Can you help me to gain life and more with God? Do you even know God? Can communicate with God like I can? Can access the knowledge of life God like I can? Can you go back in the past like I can? Can you see into the future like I can? So, what good are you to me if I have the goodness of God already? Onwards I go. This one says, my line is drawn. No. My line is drawn. Truly do not cross it. Think of it. I am not your subject. You're used, abused, confused. Psychological, sociological, religious, political, economic, pharmaceutical experiment. Injustice is not justice, it's hate. Your unjust laws is not just, it's hate. Your educational systems are not just, they just produce liars and thieves. War, the song by Bob Marley. He told you, but many ignored. Now, where is your human rights here on this earth, given who governed politically, religiously, economically, and more? So, your laws cannot define me, nor can your laws justify my existence here on earth. Black people, it's time we wake up and know the truth. You can no longer live in their bondage, lying systems that take you from life, thus bounding you to hell. The black race is not inferior. Our knowledge is not the knowledge of our enemies. How I live is not determined by them. Therefore, good must separate from evil here on earth. As black people, until we know the truth and break away from their lies and historical lies, we will never achieve stability and a better way of life. In this slot, it says, Rise. Rise with me, see me, know me. As people of color, blacks, we have to look at self and break the chains of death. Our life here on earth is falling apart. We've fallen from grace. Now it's time to rise. Rise above our enemies, their lies, world of brokenness, sin, hate, utter destruction, death. Black men, black women, rise with me. Change your way of thinking, eating, dress. Change your future, the way you perceive God, you in life. Time cannot wait on you because time waits on no one. Listen to me, unite with me, build good and true with me. Let's be each other's saving grace. It is going to get worse here on earth for you as black people. Are you prepared? Are you ready? Will you survive? Come with me. Come with me. Let's shorten and dissolve the gap between us. Take my hand, prepare with me. No, it's over for evil, the wicked and evil. Therefore, it's time we leave Babylon to Babylon. We can no longer give up our life to fuel and feed death and their people. Think, break the chains of death. Stop being their prisoner. Stop accepting their lies. Break free with me. Let's build good and true together. I am ready to rise good and true with you. Take my hand. Come. There are no broken promises here, no broken dreams here. Rise good and true with me. Let me help you to save you from what's to come. No, God has prepared a good and true place for us. It's time we leave out of hell. Time to truly heal you. Whatever you do, do not fail you. Do not fail God. Do not lose your place with God. Find me. Reach out to me. Let me help you save you. And in this slot, I have signs of the time. The different signs of the time is and are there. Black people, it's time to save you. We can no longer walk away from life thinking our enemy and enemies are going to save us. They will not. Therefore, we are on our own. Thus, it's time to unite truthfully and come together to save us. Mother Earth have to let lands go. Mother Earth have to take her goodness from billions. Food, global food shortage is inevitable. Massive and catastrophic drought will be the reality of many billions. The sinking of many lands will be the reality of many billions. Mother Earth have to shift from her current position. Therefore, her final continental divide, billions are going to perish, have to perish. Black people, in knowing this, what say you? Your future in regards to your future generations and more. Think. Your enemies are prepared. Thus, know for a fact without doubt that not one of you are or is on their docket to be saved. Not even those blacks that are rich and super rich. Therefore, no room is in their ark for any of you, literally and truthfully. As blacks, you played their fools without seeing their lies and deceit, how they used you to build their different nations, thus gaining an escape route that not one of you know and truly know about. Okay, in this frame it says keep on moving. Keep on moving. It's a song by Bob Marley. So keep on moving by Bob Marley. As Black people, we have to know that when we have certain knowledge and wisdom, we have and has become the enemy of the state. Those who hate us, those who do all to oppress us, those who have all to gain due to our ignorance, those who do not want the Black race to wake up and move out of their oppressive lands and situations. The longer Blacks stay blind, the longer our oppressors stay rich. The longer they stay conquering us, abusing us, destroying us as a people, destroying our lands, and yes, killing us. Our enemies need us to be in darkness, but we can no longer stay in their darkness and lands. Therefore, listen to the lyrics of Keep On Moving by Bob Marley. As Blacks, we have to wake up and move out of oppressive lands. We have to wake up, Black people. We have to truly unite. We have to move. In this frame, it says darkness. Listen to what Bob Marley, listen to Bob Marley when he told you, I know someday we will find that piece of land somewhere, not near Babylon. The war will soon be over and Africa will unite. The children who liveth in darkness have seen the great light. Therefore, know for a fact without doubt, God has and have prepared a place for his chosen people. It is us that have to gather good and true now and leave out of the different lands of our oppressors, lands we can never ever go back to. As Blacks, we are living in darkness, and it's time to come out of the darkness and go into the light of God, where our enemy and enemies cannot hurt us or destroy us anymore. We have to move. We have to be wiser than them. We have to leave our enemy and enemies behind. All when them plant them black spies amongst us for us to fall, fail. We have to be wiser and smarter than them. We have to ensure when we leave out of the lands of Babylon, our enemy and enemies, they, our oppressors, cannot follow us or find us. They are more than fully and unconditionally locked out of our life and domain. Therefore, we cannot go back. We cannot save our enemy and enemies. We have to do right and good for us as a nation and people that need and want what's best for us. We can no longer be shackled and chained in their lies and deceit. Know for a fact without doubt they will come after us once we have wisen up. They will do all to kill us once we leave. For them, Blacks should not know the truth or come out of their domains of sin and despair. Once we leave, they are the ones to die literally and unconditionally. Death must devour them, death's own. As Blacks, you should know our enemy and enemies need us. We literally and truly do not need them because our God and life is truly not their God and life. We as Blacks, chosen people, are saved. Thus, God protect us and will forever, ever protect us from them. Oppressive rule. As Blacks, you are not safe under oppressive rule. As Blacks, we cannot elevate under oppression. As Blacks, we cannot gain if our enemy and enemies own us, including the lands in which we live. If we as Blacks have nothing to escape to, where are we going to go? Black lands are governed by colonial laws, so how are we safe? How can we be free? How can we as blacks govern self-right if we refuse to break away from colonial laws and live by the cleanliness of God? Colonial laws are destructive, death and destruction, truly and purely unclean. Now tell me, why do you as blacks, based on skin tone, want to continue to live like and as the confused? Look at the mental environment of the people of Earth right now. Look at the varying destructions look at the varying destruction that is plaguing the different lands here on Earth. Now tell me, is this life? Is death life? Is confusion life? Is immorality sin life? No, right? So why would you want to continue to live with the heathens, the devil's children and people here on earth? Separate yourself. Our separation from them, the devil's children and people, is one of the keys to our survival. Also known as blacks, the chosen of God. Black death will forever be loyal to white death. I repeat, also known as blacks, the chosen of God. Black death will always be loyal to white death. Thus, not all blacks fall under the black banner of life. Some, many fall under the white banner of death. Therefore, not all blacks who say they are black is and or are actually and literally black. Take a look and think. Therefore, as blacks, take a look at yourself, the environment you live in, the people around you, the lies you were taught, your family and friends, religious leaders, political leaders, and more. Now, gather and gain wisdom. Stop trusting your oppressors. Stop emulating them. Sorry. Break away from their colonial laws. Break away from their different systems of lies. Think of your past, what some of your past ancestors went through, had to endure. The lynching, rape, brutal and inhumane living conditions, the way they were brutally killed, fed to animals, beaten. Your land and history stolen from you, some of you being displaced. Now, listen to Mirror Mirror by Lucky Dubé and ask yourself, who is the deadliest humans of them all here on earth? Piece it together from their nasty book they call the Holy Bible. As blacks, you should know our enemies will never give us good food to eat, nor would God go to our oppressors and tell them to write any book for him because our oppressors hate us. They hate our black God as well. And I will repeat, as blacks, you should know our enemies will never give us good food to eat, nor would God go to our oppressors and tell them to write any book for him, because as our oppressors hate us, they hate our black God as well. And those was what I wrote. Yes, so those was what I wrote in part two of my Black Empowerment writings or phase. So if you like this video, please share this video for me, give it a thumbs up and comment, and if you would like to subscribe to my channel, please do so. But you're not obligated to subscribe to my channel because I am not one to upload videos daily, weekly, or monthly. I upload videos randomly. So turn on your notification bell. So every time I upload one of my random videos, you get notified of that. And on that note, I am going to bid you guys good night. Have a beautiful rest of the week. Have a beautiful night. Have a beautiful morning. And I will talk to you again my way in another video. God bless you guys. Take care. Bye.